The one thing the VP has that might be a little bit of a weakness is that they really...
The VP are going to hope to get early on.
Yeah, for sure. So Noone actually sunstruck the fountain right away, and he saw Clockwork TPing toward top lane, and they pinged exactly pretty much where he warded. So they have a feeling that they know where that one's going to be. Another sunstrike coming out. Get it on MP, solo. Might actually get brought down here. The battery assault. They able to get the stun follow-up, and yeah, he's dead.
Yep. One of the upsides, the Secrets line up a lot of damage at the early levels. First blood for Midone once again. We saw him get it in game 1. He's going to get it again.
I really like the way that Noone actually does do this matchup. And he also has the setup around the map. They have the Slaughter Crush, they have the Sven stun, so he can maybe potentially get some Sunstrike kills with that.
Oh, fight for the bounty rune here. Ramses will grab it, but Lil's actually falling pretty low. He gets surrounded, and again, Secret can use their best ability to get these kills early on, and I think they may just get it with one more right click. They do. Lil's brought down. They'll surround Solo. In fact, he's going to have battery assault again. They could chase for this, couldn't they?
It's got long cooldown.
Look at the slow. Yeah, you're right. The cooldown on the battery assault isn't going to be there, but in fact, the rundown on the right clicks, it's going to be close, but Solo gets the Shadow Word out once again in time, so he will live.
Early on, and Nyx Assassin versus Darkseer bottom. Nyx does just fine with that. Once he gets the mana burn level up, he can always sustain quite well versus the Darkseer. But now Darkseer though, with the new Mangle, kind of thing into Soul.
Yeah, look at this, just running around them. Well, actually may be in trouble this time around. In fact, with the Shadow Word taking him down, I think YapzOr's going to go down here. One more touch, and that should be enough. YapzOr pays with his life, and even though he was kind of responsible here in the early game, and already a smoke up to the top lane. YapzOr
under attack.
and Puppey
solo.
seeing if they can get some sort of a wraparound with the smoke. Yeah, already coming off. Puppey still has the cover of it, but they're going in on 3 heroes. With the Shadow Word already out, healing up Lil. They do surround Solo, and that's definitely the easiest one to go for, and they should get him, and they do. The stick charge is not enough to save, so they'll take apart one piece of the lane, but now in comes the stuns in return. The Storm Hammer into the crush from Lil. Takes down one. YapzOr, again though, with the cogs, trapping them up. But they don't quite have enough follow-up damage. Lil does get put down very low, but Ramsey stays strong, and will be able to remain in the
Khezu getting that, like level 1, having the level 1 stun actually hurts him a lot in the lane. He's not able to throw the mana burns early out, so he gets at level 2, but then he doesn't have the carapace early on mid lane.
And look at this in middle. Midone, he's diving towers and picking up kills. Yeah, of course, with all this attention elsewhere, it means this mid lane is going to remain pretty static, it feels. Other than obviously, as we saw with the Stray, a positive good rune found by one of the mids, like Midone getting a kill.
Top lane again. YapzOr finding Solo in the back.
Yeah, this is the hero they've got to find each time to really break apart this Stray lane. They have to bring down the Warlock, and then they can try and move along for more. But yeah, again, they can't afford to have anyone in the lane, it feels. They've seen the haste rune in his bottle, and they say anyone that goes mid
lane Ramses again.
is potentially going to die.
Gonna get ran down.
Battery Assault is doing a good job at bringing him low, and he's gone. MP again. Oh, he's loving that. May have not been getting the farm in terms of CS, as we see. Now he's just slightly ahead of Sven, ahead of Ramses. There will be a wraparound from Lil though. Crush into the Shadow Word. YapzOr's pretty tanky on this clock, and will be tanky enough to get himself away. Puppey's there with the Ice Path. Cancel the upheaval. Solo continuing to see if he can chase this down. Lil sprints forward, but there's the rotation.
Oh, he gets the chains on 2 creeps and not him.
RNG not on his side there. He still wants to go for this. He goes forward with the Remnant burst. The war cries out that YapzOr tanking the tower here. They've got to be a bit careful, Secret. The Stormhammer into the Sunstrike takes down YapzOr. And Secret just getting a little feisty there. We saw them sort of go for these sort of plays in game 1 where...
That was the big thing that you have to emphasize on doing as a Darkseer when you're playing those kind of 1v1s. You have to just over-efficiency them, and he's got like 2 levels on top of him.
On top, man, look at that. Midone's still hanging around. He's playing around with Ramses. Going to get Stormhammer to hold him back, but yeah, Ramses is actually going to get chased down. And Midone moves forward here with the Remnants. Ramses brought down very, very low. Solo at the Shadow Word heal. Midone looks for the easier kill.
Lil tanks the gank for him. That's like it's a pretty good approach right now.
Yeah, they're hitting the timings they need to. Secret.
Yeah. I think like the runes have been a big testament to that one. For
Solo, he will be found out by YapzOr, but this is definitely a bit of a tanking the gank here. A Secret was smoked up and ready to wrap round behind that tier 1 in the middle lane.
Standard Solo. Round even before it got buffed up.
It was always said as, you know, in the time when everyone's going for like Manta Lincolns, this is an item that actually for the price, it's just much more efficient one in terms of farming and pushing lanes and fighting.
It got buffed.
Yeah,
heavily,
it got buffed.
So.
Top lane, they do find the opening here onto Ramses. Reaction will come through from Lil. Is it going to be enough to save the Sven? Ramses pops the stick charges, and he's just a little bit too big. That extra strength from the God Strength helping him out. And Lil, again, Beer Bro, saving the Sven. Ramses is out of there. A hookshot is coming in though from YapzOr on the back lines, and he's caught out Solo. Solo being kept out by the battery assault. Pasha pops the mech, drags YapzOr away from the Warlock with the vacuum. Surge is there as well, and Pasha taking Solo out. Low, VP ready to push. Secret are actually bringing in people to fight for this.
They're grouped up for this one, dude. They have sentries.
Oh, Lil's been spotted out as well by Khezu here. He could be taken down very quickly at the start. Remnant forward, they've trapped the Slardar. He does get the chance to crush, tries to slither away. It's not going to happen. The tower will still get taken down by Noone. And VP's best play now is to just get the hell out of there. They've lost the Slardar, but they get the tower.
They've got the Warlock Rock though, so they do have the big team fight.
And they do have the Yule setup. But again, it's Noone just poking and prodding there. Sends Khezu up into the air, not going to commit himself. Spike Carapace coming out. Ramses can wait this out and then follow back in with the stun, and there we have it. As soon as the Spike Carapace is gone, they drop the Meteor down. YapzOr comes in with a two-man hookshot, allowing for the triple remnant burst to come in, bringing them down low. They found the Dark Shield, they'll pick the Warlock up as well. Noone just goes straight for the TP out on the sidelines. Ramses trying to fire with the God Strength, and there the crush, the control onto YapzOr. They'll take the clock. MP spotted out here by the Corrosive Haze. Can Lil and Ramses chase this down? They've got the Slither, Puppey low on the mana. Can they actually keep them off? MP is pops the Mask of Madness. The Sunstrike connects the Ice Path. Still buying some time. He gets to the Shrine, and they're
as well.
Invisibility.
Yeah, so they did lose the tower.
They did lose
but
the
they
tower.
Take a fight. I mean, it's definitely not a fight that is the easiest win for Secret. Well, okay.
On the constant aggression, Noone now getting gone on.
Invoker, he's gone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, V.
Have money for reveal.
Because we're just getting all the info for the side of Secret. Surge Noone, but again, it's hard for VP to really get a jump in. Almost certainly, it's just like a tornado for Noone to buy a sort of setup for the vacuum wall combos to come through. Have everyone back up here, so VP do want to try and take this fight. And at the least, they want to make sure the Secret don't get away with a tier 2 tower. Surge forward from Pasha. He's been spotted out. Lil lands the crush, but still it's just one. They back away. They're toying with this Khezu. Sorry, YapzOr goes for the hookshot, traps Ramses, but there's the time, and then oh my goodness, the vacuum wall comes down onto 4. Do they have the follow-up damage though? No, because the instant stuns are coming out onto Pasha on the front lines. Ramses now comes across, chops down one, and MP falling on the mana, but he has the stone gaze. The corporate back, and he actually stone gazed the Sven. Ramses committing too hard and allowing himself to get frozen up. And even though, I'll tell you what, that combo onto 4 looked beautiful, it just didn't do enough damage. I guess what with the having Puppey build the Veil, and then mid one is allowed to just go straight for the Maelstrom.
Wait, Puppey's got a whole Veil?
He's got a whole Veil.
Brown boot into Veil. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Solo caught out up top. YapzOr, Khezu, and MP. They've got a really good. They just got 20 minutes in. They have got a lot of magic now.
Yeah, it's issues if the Sven was like ahead though, but he's like a full 1200 behind the Medusa. So Medusa versus Sven is pretty damn good. But you know, I think a lot of it's going to be on Noone as the invoker. Like he's
one hit away from falling, and yeah, in fact comes back in hunting. Knows that he could try and set something up for a reaction to come in.
I like that though. Ramses already trying to get
combo time in the middle lane. Is it enough damage? One more touch. Yes, it is. Bring him down.
Max XOR with Aghanims.
It's a lot of punch. YapzOr again. Look, he's found Lil. And Lil, that blink dagger is certainly becoming a bit of a punch for the Slardar. It being set back.
They need to win. Like they need to try to get him involved in like one big fight.
Ramses has got to be careful. He's out here on his own. He tries with the TP, but the chains are there. Ramses. Oh dear, and in comes, he's going to be a goner. He throws up the Stormhammer, but the Spike Carapace is there, and Ramses, he'll try his best to run. He can run, but he cannot hide. As he gets caught out all alone.
Blink on the Slardar, like it's so important for their fighting.
Oh, here we go. If they can get MP with the start of this, that'll be huge. EMP will connect, knocks his mana down to half. On the sidelines though, mid-1 does get stunned up. The Ice Path comes through Solo, will drop the goal, and they're looking to try and finish off mid-1 and then bring him down. That's the Ember Spirit out. Now VP, they're the ones in the stronger position on this fight. YapzOr still hanging around from the sidelines. Stone will be popped. VP back up for the time being. Khezu, see if we can find any sort of stun to hold VP back for ball. VP want to continue chasing. No Shrine available here for Secret. MP down to about a third mana. Noone with the Yule Scepter and the Ice Wall ready to set up the combo, but Khezu's there with the Sky Carapace, and they just turn, yeah. He's gone a little bit too deep. I think he's forgotten the rest of his team can't run across as quick as he can. And the Invoker's out and down. No one's gone. Lil, starting out the YapzOr, just has to get himself away, and VP is coming in with an incredibly broken chase down that cost the Invoker's life. Pasha will be fortunate enough to get away with the blink, but meanwhile, deep in enemy territory, Lil is chased down by YapzOr. And
Ramsey and Lil going for the clockwork, and then no one runs into the other 3 heroes, so they just got completely separated now. Oh man, Ramsey's...
He's goner. He really is surrounded by 3. There's no escape for him once again, getting caught out on his own, trying to pull it apart. They're going off on their own thing, and
another hook shot.
Mid lane, yeah, YapzOr again straight in onto Solo.
That is also the thing. YapzOr is getting like beautiful hook shots at every single one of these moments.
And Mid wants to finish as well on the Ender Spirit, one of his best heroes, just jumping in, clipping, and in fact with the Spike Carapace, they might even kill no one. He's going to use himself up, and they'll surround him in the cogs, and he's dead. I think that this game might even be borderline over if VP continue to just tilt out and fall in the draft, but Secret just showed us how well they could win this early stage, to the point where it doesn't matter if BKB's ruined you, because you're not giving the enemy team a chance to get to that point. You really aren't. And mid lane, the Rax is taken down. VP with an 11k gold deficit against Secret at this stage.
I mean, it's definitely a frustrating game. Like playing versus the Clockwork, playing versus the Nyx, like no one's getting hunted down, and they don't really have a good way to respond to it, because every time they walk out, they get this happen to them. They just get ran at.
And with that stun into the ice path, can they actually get Ramses out of it? No, with a hook shot like that, he is gonzo. They'll lose Ramses. Lil falling low as well. They just tap out. GG. It's too much.
So Secret have secured their position in Atlanta.
Yeah, I said I'd take my prison hat off. I'm taking it off right now.
Can I take it off too?
I'm taking my prison hat off to Secret there.
Well.
What a performance.
We gotta wait till it goes back.
All right.
But yeah, no.